tuning into my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I'm going to talk about something fun, something that I think about all the time, even though I can't do it as much as I think about it. It's traveling. And I am going to share with you some of the tips that I have for preparing for a trip. I decided to film this video outside because it's a beautiful day, so I do apologize for any background noise that you hear because everybody else thought it was a beautiful day as well, working on the yard, etc. But anyway, let me get into this video. What I suggest that you do is maybe grab a pen and a piece of paper and just write down some of the things that I'm going to share with you, because I'm telling you, these are so beneficial to me, and I try to do this every single time I prepare for a vacation. So I'm going to stop rambling and I'm going to get into it. The thing that I do is I make sure that I plan my hair appointment as well as my nail appointment. Just make sure that those are lined up for a day that is very close to me leaving on vacation and having to find someone to do those things that I could get done before I leave. That's just me. You know, you may not have a great experience with somebody new, so just try to go ahead and plan to get that done before you go. So if we're going to be taking a family trip and everybody's going to be at the beach, I'm going to wear my family-friendly, appropriate beach wear, okay? And that is the swimwear that's a little more covered up and a little more conservative, you know, laid back and not just too much. It's not that type of situation. So that's the swimwear that I wear with my family. When I am going on a vacation with my love, then I have a separate type of swimwear sets that I bring along with me. And they are swimsuits that I feel confident in. You know, I'm a little curvy and I like to accentuate my curves, and I also, you know, want to feel sexy too while I'm on the beach, instead of wearing something that's a little bit too covered up for me. And that's your own personal preference. If you're the type of person that likes to cover up at the beach, then by all means do you. But for those of you out there that like to show a little more skin like I do, then make sure that you have your swimsuits separated in that category. Also, make sure that your cover-ups match your swimwear. Your beach bag needs to match it as well. I know there's a lot of cute bags out there that has multiple colors and designs on them, but if you're already wearing a multiple colored swimsuit, then it's best to just go with something neutral. I have a few beach bags, and I know that sounds a little bit excessive, but it's just what I have gravitated to. I only wear the bag that matches my outfit. It doesn't matter how cute it is, it doesn't matter how big it is. Even if I'm going to the beach, I still need for my outfit to flow, because I feel more confident that way. And believe it or not, when you look out there and see everybody else on the beach, if you see someone that is doing what I'm suggesting that you're doing, you're gonna be like, oh, well, she has it together. Also, with your shoes, just make sure that your flip-flops match your outfit. And a super simple and easy fix for that is you could go to the dollar store and buy you some of those solid colored flip-flops to wear with your swimwear outfits. I'll be honest with you, a couple of years ago my husband bought us some beach shoes, and he doesn't watch my channel, so I can say this. They're ugly. They're so ugly. But he bought them because he hates how his feet feels in the sand. So every time we go on a beach trip, he always has those swim shoes in the bag. I have to find mine, but I hate them. And to me, they're not sexy and attractive at all, so I don't pack them. But if you are the type of person that likes to wear those swim shoes, and that goes along with what I just mentioned about having those colors coordinate with your outfit, because I don't know, it's just something about the beach vibe and you looking like you dressed for the part. To me, it just makes the whole situation that much more sexier and more fun, and you're gonna enjoy yourself that much more, and you're gonna look back at those photos and be like, ooh, I looked cute that day. Do your research on the amenities that are offered at the property that you're going to be staying at. Sometimes we can overpack and you know, or underpack if we just don't know whether or not that place has certain items. So another thing that I do is I also make sure that I take at least 2 outfits per day for the amount of time that I'm going to be there. And the reason why I take 2 outfits is you just never know what the day might bring, you know. Anything can happen. And if you have that one outfit for that one day, it's just gonna ruin the whole moment for you. So just make sure you have a backup outfit. So another thing that I do is I make sure that I'm really hydrated before I leave for my trip. It's super important for you to be fully hydrated. That way your energy level will stay up and you will be able to enjoy your time getting from point A to point B, and enjoy your time even more when you get to your destination. If you want to entertain yourself with some fun drinks, you can do that because you are already hydrated. So it's really important to make sure that you are hydrated before you leave. If you're traveling with multiple people, make sure that everyone knows the schedule. Make sure that everyone is aware what time you all are meeting up. If you are flying somewhere together, just make sure everyone has the plan as far as what time everyone is going to arrive at the airport and what time everything else is going to jump off. The worst thing to do is to be traveling with, you know, a few other people, and there's miscommunication going on about the schedule. It's going to make the situation stressful and you won't be in vacation mode by the time you get on your way. So another thing that I like to do is I like to always carry a big enough bag that I can fit a lot of items in, especially when I'm flying, because you can carry a carry-on bag, and then I also bring along with me my backpack. And in my backpack, I keep my resting pillow. And I prefer bringing a backpack with me as my second carry-on item. I'm sorry, you can bring a purse with you on the plane, but I use a backpack as my carry-on bag because there's different compartments in here. I can stuff it to its capacity. I can add snacks to my bag. You know, can't really carry the water because, you know, you have to get rid of that for security. But this is super convenient for those items that you don't necessarily need to use all the time, but it's more convenient for it to be in your backpack versus packed away. You know, you can keep your medications in here. I think I have one other item in here that I wanted to, I do. Then, you know, I like to carry little body sprays with me too, just to freshen up a bit while I'm traveling. So yeah, you can keep certain things in here. Look, airline tickets from the last trip. You know, you keep all kinds of stuff in your backpack. You can conveniently put it on your back and roll out with your backpack and your purse, and you're good to go for your flight. I do not like, and I've talked about this in my previous videos about, you know, my weight loss journey and all that. I don't like traveling and having a headache and not feeling well. And I know those of you out there can agree with me. It just makes it seem so much more stressful when you don't feel good. And sometimes when you eat certain foods and you're not really taking care of yourself throughout the trip, that can cause your body to not act so well. So just make sure that your food intake is healthy and nutritious and beneficial for you, and be prepared on the flight to just receive snacks, because if you're watching this video around the time that the pandemic is happening, unfortunately the food service has been cut back dramatically. They are planning to bring it back later on this summer, but for now you're not really going to get like a full meal on a flight that you normally would get. So just make sure that before you get on that plane, you you know, get you something to eat that is nutritious. Try to stay away from a burger and a fry, you know. Another really important thing that you need to consider and plan for ahead of time is your transportation. Make sure that you have transportation from and to the airport already lined up. And if it's nothing but knowing that you're going to use the app to, you know, get you a Lyft or get you an Uber, already have that planned and mapped out. And you can also go on the app and see how much the mileage is from point A to point B, so you'll already be prepared for that. If you're going to have multiple riders, then you might consider getting a travel van. They do have that option at certain airports across the United States, so if that's an option for you, then it might be a little, I don't know, it might save you a few dollars if you went that route. But just, okay, so I know I mentioned about the backpack and the purse, you know, on your trip, what size items you need to bring or bags you need to bring. But I forgot to mention about your outfit. Wear something that is super comfortable, but also cute. And I know you're like, what? Okay, I'm gonna tell you from a personal experience. Some of you may relate with me, some of you may not. It's cool, but I'm gonna tell you how I felt. This was many years ago. I didn't travel too much, and when I did travel, I would get a little, you know, just a little frustrated about different things. And I felt like I was traveling internationally, so I felt like because, you know, I had this going on, I should just wear whatever, just so I can get from point A to point B and just be comfortable, because I'm only traveling and it's not really a big deal. Okay, so I did that. I just, let me see. I wore a shirt, just a regular shirt that was all the way up to here, you know, regular t-shirt. I had on some jean shorts and I had on some sneakers. And you're probably like, what's wrong with that? Well, I'm not the person that really dresses like that all the time. So number one, I felt uncomfortable. And number two, it just, I don't know, it was not really coordinated. So it was just too many colors going on, and my mode was, I'm just putting on something so I can be comfortable for the day. All right, got to the airport, got to traveling. Of course, my spouse did not have that, you know, that mental thing going on in his head, so he put someone that he was comfortable wearing and also thought he, you know, looked pretty good in, so he definitely wasn't thinking the way I was. When I got to the airport and I was just walking around and we had got checked in and we did this and we did that, immediately I started seeing people that were actually dressed appropriately, looking good, and just looking like they were enjoying their experience. And I felt to myself like, what the heck did you do, Tara? Why did you decide to put this on? You know you could be better, you know you could look better than that. But I don't know, for whatever reason, what came to my mind too was, okay, I should wear these jeans because the plane catches on fire, you know, I don't know, I won't keep back. I don't know, some stupid stuff going on as to why I was thinking that I shouldn't dress up. But that is something I will never, ever, 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 ever do again, because I hated the way I felt when I walked around. I had that feeling of vulnerability. And even though everybody else didn't know me and they really didn't care, I cared. I cared when I thought about it. I was just like, look what, I don't look appropriate at all. I look like I don't care. I look like I don't, you know, take good care of myself. So I guess what I'm trying to say is just make sure that when you are traveling that you wear something that is appropriate, as well as, you know, that's comfortable and looks good on you, because believe it or not, you're gonna wanna take those selfies. You're gonna wanna just relax and enjoy your experience. If you're traveling alone, you might end up meeting the love of your life on that trip, and they may just pass you by because you're looking like a hot mess. So just make sure you put some effort into your outfit. I mean, I was watching, I'm not gonna say who I was watching, but I was watching a video, and this person was actually going through the airport with a bonnet on, and they said that they needed to have the bonnet on because they didn't want to mess their hair up. No, 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 no. Please do not do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just make sure that you look good. You wear something super cute. You don't even have to put makeup on. Just make sure that you go to the airport or get in your car and travel to wherever it is you're traveling to looking appropriate. Wear something cute and comfortable. Trust me, you're gonna have a much better experience than you would if you didn't look super cute. So that's just my 2 cents. All right, loves, I'm gonna cut this video off, but I just wanted to thank you again for being here, sharing this moment of time with me. I hope you did get something helpful out of this video. I may end up making another video because I am planning to leave in a couple of weeks on another trip. So there was some things that I did not mention in this video, but I wanted to cut it, just cut it a little short. I didn't want it to drag on. So yeah, there I said it. I am gonna have a part two to this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.